It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3. And we'll be back in a minute to get it started. From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
Well, when a team starts a series on the road and comes away with a split in the first 2 games, they've essentially taken over home field advantage. So the last thing these guys want to do now is give it right back by dropping this one. And these fans know that just as much as the players.
And the atmosphere here is electric. And this figures to be about as intense as postseason baseball gets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here, and today's starter, Chris Bassett.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
The wind and the pitch. Gunnar Henderson in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And now it's even up.
1-1.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He wastes no time on this one, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
How in the world did he manage to hit that one out? It wasn't even in the strike zone. Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Here's Adley Rutschman.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
1 run across in the frame so far here in Game 3 of the ALCS. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And it's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage. It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
First and second, no outs here in game 3. Line drive, and that's just foul.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Bassett with a look to first. Santander back in standing. The 2-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
And the 1-0. Ground ball left side, could be 2. On a second, they get 1, and that's 2. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, John Means. What do you have on him?
Well, a pretty standard 4-pitch mix. He's got the fastball, change speeds, 2 breaking balls. You know, all can be really effective if they're coming out of the same arm slot and really staying in that tunnel for a good bit.
Bottom of the first. And now for the Jays, George Springer. As the lefty gets to work. In the air, out towards left center. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And now the lefty.
Ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swung on, belted. Mullins moving back for it. Going, gone. A gigantic blast. And we're all square. It's 1-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
Now Justin Turner gets a chance to hit. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
It's 0-1.
2 outs. There's a strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Tied up here in the early going. Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
That's to third, and he grabs it foul. 1-2. Stays alive. Next one misses, and it's 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Lifted in the air, right center field. Mullins in pursuit. And that'll do it. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even now at 1-1. Second inning set to go. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Ryan Mountcastle. And here it comes. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on, 2013 ALCS Game 2, the David Ortiz Grand Slam. Kicks and fires. This one in the air, right field, and it drops in. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And into the box for Baltimore, Austin Hayes.
For me, Boo, the game I remember is us calling the 2014 AL wildcard game. The Kansas City Royals hosting the Oakland A's. The Royals come from behind to win in extra innings and move on to the division series. They had such a great run that it ended up in the World Series, losing to the San Francisco Giants.
The pitch. Left field. Varsho brings it in. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jorge Mateo. And that's in there at the knees.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Missed inside with the curve. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Slings to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being Fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever. Fergalicious.
Jordan Westburg stands in here, takes ball one low. Kicks and deals. Mateo leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Right through there for a strike. And he deals. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. 1 left for the Orioles. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Now the third baseman, Kevin Biggio. Means back to work. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And now number 36. One out, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Rutschman snags it for the second out.
Batting 7, no left fielder,
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. And ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And that's off the inside edge. And now 3-0. This one in the air. Henderson under it. He's there. He's got it. That is the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. New inning getting started. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson.
This is a batter right here who really produces in these night games, and we saw the latest example of it in his first AB.
And a pitch. And there's a ball. Henderson bats left, throws right, 22 years old. And he's a former Rookie of the Year. Just missed.
2-0.
That's to third. Loves it on the dive. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Dude, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a good eye there. And the righty deals. That's in there. And it's 1-1. Another ball. That's a little bit low.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Foul ball there. Man at first, one away. Next pitch downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And a pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Varsho pulls it down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. He's 0 for 1. Tied him up inside with that one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Two outs. Got him looking. And that is that. And the Orioles leave 1. Still tied 1-1. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Now here is Danny Jansen. The pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Back there. That one is gone. He'll touch them all. And they jump out front. It's 2-1.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Kevin Kiermaier in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hayes has it sized up. Makes the grab. And there's 1 away.
The right fielder, number 4, Joe.
So the lineup flips over. Here's George Springer. Fly to left his first time. And a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. And strike 2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
One down, base is empty.
That's the ball.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
1-2 here. And another ball. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. That takes care of Springer.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop. Bo.
2 outs, base is empty. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Grounded out his first time up. That clips the zone. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Rutschman on to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. Here in Game 3 of the American League Championship Series. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Bassett back to work. Right down the chute. It's 0-1.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Ground ball right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first. And a quick out, number 1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
One down, base is empty.
That's the ball.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Wouldn't chase that time. Righty delivers. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. Off the mark there. 3-2 now. Hammered, base hit. He saw a lot of pitches in that at bat and found a way to win the battle.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And next for the Orioles, Austin Hayes. In there for strike one. Mountcastle at first, one gone. And 1-2. This one lifted in the air, left field. Varsho makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Jorge Mateo, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Popped up. In position. And that is that. One left for the Orioles. They're down 2-1. Back now in Toronto. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The line to kick the pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Mateo sends it to first. And Guerrero is set down.
The designated hitter, Justin Turner.
Here's Justin Turner. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Struck him out without a swing. Buckled him with the backdoor breaking ball for strike 3.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's the second baseman.
He's going.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly. And a strike down to second base to end the inning.
All set for the start of the inning. And now it's going to be Jordan Westburg. The wind of the pitch. That clips the corner.
You know, these Orioles, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from there, man. It's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
And George makes the grab, and there's one down. Back to the top of the lineup, and into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
That one in there across the letters.
1-1.
The Jays leading by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Caught him looking for the K. Now the catcher up to hit. Adley Rutschman, 1 for 2. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Next pitch in the dirt. Ball 1.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Over to first, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. And our score remains 2-1. Back here at Rogers Center. Now it's the second baseman, number 36. The lefty fires. Into center. Mullins settles under it. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Dalton.
Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. For 1 so far. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. 2 down.
The catcher, number 9.
Danny Jansen to hit here. He's already homered here in this one. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Henderson over to first in time. And that'll do it. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. Here comes a pitch. And ball 1 to the right fielder.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that's a fair ball. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just a blue pit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ryan O'Hearn digs in now. There's a strike.
We're going one.
And that one is inside ball one. With the tying run at second, and we're the top half of the sixth. Back to the mound. It hit him. And they get the out after the ricochet. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against others.
In the air, left field. And they get Mullins for the out. Here comes the runner from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Kevin Kiermaier. The pitch. Bounced up the middle. And that chance handled. Off balance throw in time. Leadoff man retired in the sixth. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, George Springer.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
That clips a corner. Springer, multi-time All-Star, 34-year-old vet, a former first-round pick back in 2011. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. One down, base is empty. That one hammered left field. And it bangs off the top of the wall. Throws to second.
He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
That's outside. 1-0. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Dylan Tate is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Baker also throwing. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Mullins in pursuit. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. One left for Toronto. They lead it 2-1. Back now in Toronto. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Ryan Mountcastle. Bassett back to work. Fought off foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. That misses.
1-1.
And that's ball 1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And the right-hander deals. And another ball. Swing and a ball popped up. He's under it. Balls it in, and there's one away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one off the mark, and that is ball 1.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Out to short. Bichette whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles, the shortstop, Jorge.
Now it's the shortstop, Jorge Mateo. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that is that. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Dylan Tate.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's Justin Turner. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Slider misses outside. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
The second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman. In the air, left side. Hayes makes the grab, and that is that. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Yimi Garcia.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, one-run game. Now it's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg. And a pitch. Inside corner, that's a strike. 0-1.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Chases that one out of the zone. Now one away.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Henderson up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Holding on to a one-run lead here in the late stages of Game 3. And another ball.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Just missed. Adley Rutschman getting on deck circle. Here's a 3-0. And a foul ball left side. In the air out towards right center. Gets there. He's under it. Drops into the glove. And there are 2 down.
The catcher, number 35.
So up next, Adley Rutschman.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That one fouled off. And there's a foul ball.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. High fly ball out towards left field. That's got a chance. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Blue Jays 2 and the Orioles 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Cionel Perez.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho.
The left fielder, Dalton Varsho.
As the lefty gets to work. High fly ball out to left field. Hayes makes the grab, one away.
The batter, the catcher,
Danny Jansen next up for the Blue Jays. First pitch misses.
Ball.
And a big swing and a miss.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Into the outfield, base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
now batting, center fielder.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier.
Pretty amazing, going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 0-1. One-run game, one out, one on. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And down on strikes he goes. That's out number two. And the batter is George Springer.
George Springer.
In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. And now the lefty. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. And that's going to kick into the corner. Around third. The relay throw. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time. And they cut down the run to end the inning.
We go to the ninth, and now the right fielder, Anthony Santander. And a pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Just off the inside edge.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
In the air to left center. And there's one down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. On the run, sends it over to first, but he beats it. Nice try defensively. Great hustle, and the tying run is on.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. One down, runner at first. Cedric Mullins now at the plate. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. His second home run of the series. It's 3-2. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One down. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And another ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
At the belt and fires. Wouldn't chase that time.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Austin Hayes. Now one out to right. Springer there makes the catch. 2 away. And the batter now, Jorge Mateo. Fastball for a strike. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. That's in there. 0-2 now.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
2 outs. Pitch is in the dirt, and the count 1-2.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Righty to the plate. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Right-handed reliever. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 runs across in the inning. Here at the top of the ninth. Next offering upstairs.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Yennier Cano.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Well, 1-run game, and now for the Jays, Bo Bichette, 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And he deals. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hayes has it sized up. Brings it in. And there's 1 away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. You'll one.
Ball. 1-1.
Swing and a pop-up. He's under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Justin Turner.
1 out left for the Blue Jays. Justin Turner next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Lifted to left, and this should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Game 3s are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
A 3-2 final score in this one as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Blue Jays, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Rogers Center, 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.